We're going to look at the time input control template at SharePoint This template is a input. It's a way for you to be able to very easily enter a time component to a date time field. This is to address an issue with out-of-the-box SharePoint. When you use inline edit, or if you're in the form editing a date, picking the date part is generally pretty straightforward. It provides you a month view calendar, and of course you can just click on the appropriate date. On the other hand, the time component is a little clunky to work with. It's okay, I can do things like type in a time, or alternatively, there's a tiny little clock icon I can click on, and it gives me a few options there. The problem is this isn't versatile. Notice that I can't pick but some values for times in here. Just not a particularly great user interface when it comes to setting the time. There are certain cases where the time aspect of your SharePoint records is important. You need to do things like schedule meetings, record specific times, and especially in a scenario where you have lots of those to do, you want to have a fast, fluid experience to set those times. And SharePoint isn't doing a great job facilitating that. That is the purpose of this template. In order to use this template, you just need what I refer to as a placeholder column. This can simply be a calculated field with text set to just say set time. It doesn't really matter. This is just going to hold our template and refer to the key field, which in my case is a date time field called appointment. Do make sure that you have set your date time field to use date and time as opposed to just date. In order to use this template, it's very easy. It's going to give this drop down menu. I just need to provide the name of the date time field which it's going to sit next to. In my case, it's called appointment. And then I have some other options such as the color when I hover over the border and other formatting options. The drop-down menu stays set. That's not the part you control. You're controlling the appearance of what shows in the list. So we can tweak those settings to get exactly what we need. I can do things like set a curved border or change the font size, whatever you want in order to get the consistent look and feel that you want on your list. That's it. Once you've done that, you just click Copy Template, and then, of course, follow the instructions in the pop-up window. And then I can come over to SharePoint and go to Column Settings, format this column, Advanced Mode, and then select all and paste. There we go. Note that this looks just like the formatting on the date time field right next to it. That is by design. If you look in the notes for this template, you'll notice some information about this. This is a template that corresponds to another template available on the site called Column Date Format. And so this is the type of field you want to put it right next to. I've done everything I need, and now we get to the fun part. We'll see how it works, and I'll show you just how easy it is to work. I've got a simple date time field here, and we'll just go ahead and do it. So when I hover over the field, it's going to give me a drop-down picker. I have two columns for AM or PM. So I just pick the corresponding hour for AM or PM, and then when I hover over the number, another pop-up window appears, and I just hover over that and then click. And that is all that it takes. So you can do this very fast, much more accessible than the out-of-the-box option. Let's do another one real quick. I'm setting something for 8:45 p.m. Now typically when people are setting times, they tend to go to round numbers, and that's what's emphasized in this tool. And that's why when you get to the pop-up window, you'll see a green column with, on the hour, 15 minutes after, 30, 45, etc. That's what's emphasized, but you do have the ability to go even down to 5-minute increments. That is as granular as it gets. And that's it. So a very simple template to use. Any situation in a SharePoint list where you're frequently needing to set times to a date time field, I expect that you'll find this will greatly improve your experience and allow you to make those settings much more easily than just using what SharePoint gives you out of the box. Once again, that template is available at SharePoint-dashboards.com. This is part of the subscription package. If you do not yet have a subscription to this tool, you can sign up to access 20 free templates. And then if you get comfortable with those and you're ready to access everything, there are a total of 106 Pro templates, which are part of the entire set that you can access at this site. And as with everything, you do not at any time ever have to access, edit, or write any code. It's just simple copy and paste. So if you do a lot of work with date time fields, and especially when you need to set times in SharePoint, I hope you'll have the opportunity to use this input time control. Thank you very much. Good luck.